Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton are a pop music power couple, but Blake's not the same man he was before he got hitched. Here's how he's changed and what he calls the only weird thing about their relationship. Gwen and Blake first met when they were both judges on The Voice back in 2014. They reportedly grew closer a year later after they each divorced their spouses in summer 2015. Gwen later explained to Howard Stern that she believes something bigger than the two of them really brought them together, saying, "We just started this friendship, which was just unbelievable that God would put us in a position to have each other at that moment." Gwen and Blake were official by the end of the year and announced their engagement in October 2020 by sharing a photo on Instagram. The pair tied the knot a year later on July 3rd, 2021, at their home in Oklahoma. Since then, Blake has been open about how being married to Gwen has changed him, especially in terms of being a stepdad to her 3 sons. Being happy and in love can change a person, and it certainly seems that marrying Gwen has changed Blake. And if his words are anything to go by, these changes are for the better. During an October 2021 episode of The Voice, Blake joked about the marital shift he experienced. At the time, the country music legend was a seasoned celebrity judge on the show, alongside newcomer Ariana Grande. Grande was a little emotional during the audition process, something that Shelton catered to when he presented her with a box of tissues.
Look at this guy. He's like, there's a heart in there. Like, I'm married now. I'm getting soft. I'm getting softer.
In an interview with Lon Helton at the Country Radio Seminar, Blake revealed that becoming a stepfather to Gwen's sons with ex-husband Gavin Rossdale has changed how he approaches his professional life. As he told Helton, Blake became interested in stripping some things away in terms of professional commitments and obligations. Becoming a stepfather helped him realize that there's more to life than the way he'd been living. He told Helton, "You gotta get some life in there. And marrying Gwen, I've married into a family. She's got 3 boys, and all of a sudden you go, there's other stuff." The Voice Season 23 is Blake's last as a judge on the popular talent show. The reason the country music superstar left is pretty simple. He wants to spend more time with his stepkids. In December 2022, Blake explained to People that both he and Gwen have lived large all over the world, and now it feels right to slow down and be with their children more. As he told the outlet, the pair are in a phase where it sounds more fun to put sweatpants on at 6 p.m. and watch Ozark 8 times, something a lot of us can relate to. He added, "If I walk away from my career at this time, the only thing that I run the risk of is having regrets that I'm missing out on some more important things in life. For now, that's our kids. This isn't about me anymore and never will be again." Gwen seems to be what Blake was missing all along. He also told People that he felt settled after the two married. Referring to the time they spent in Oklahoma, Blake said, "We get away from everything and we're just us. It truly does feel different. That's where I feel the most comfortable, happy, and safe." Shelton also heaped praise on his wife, admitting that his marriage is incredibly easy, to the point that he actually finds it unusual. He told People, "To me, she's my best friend and everything that I need and that I lean on in my personal life, and that's all that really matters. The thing with Gwen, the relationship we have, it's so natural and so normal to both of us that's the only weird thing about it. This feels like the most normal, easiest thing I've ever been a part of in my life." Gwen and her 3 sons have helped Blake understand the importance of self-worth. As he explained to People, prioritizing Stefani's kids over himself has given him a glimpse into living life in a different way. Shelton explained, "I'm someone they actually lean on, and that's not a responsibility that I ever had, and not something that I ever considered even being into."